Good morning, caregivers. Sheldon here with your Monday Motivator. I'm here today in my wife's hometown of Bemidji, Minnesota, visiting her family who live along this beautiful lake. The town is named after a legendary Native American, Chief Bemidji, who lived in this area during the 1800s. As the first permanent settler of Bemidji, he was known as a very peace-minded leader who lived side by side with the white settlers as they migrated into the area. During that time in history, there was a lot of controversy among the white settlers and the chief's tribe, the Ojibwe Indians. However, despite the conflict, Chief Bemidji decided he was going to lead differently. And instead of embracing the norm of conflict, he used his influence to advocate peace instead of war. He worked hard to bring unity among the two people groups by helping the settlers to survive the harsh northern Minnesota winters. He had such an impact on the early settlers that when he passed away in 1904 of pneumonia, the whole community gathered together for a large public funeral and even erected a large stone monument in the local cemetery that still stands in his honor today. Chief Bemidji certainly lived a legendary life. To be legendary means to become famous or well known, usually as a result of a distinct characteristic or skill. And just as Chief Bemidji was well known to be peace-loving leader, I've noticed in life that each of us is legendary and well known for something. So I've decided years ago that if I'm going to be known by one characteristic, it's going to be love. In fact, Jesus calls all of those who claim to follow him to be well known by this same attribute. In John 13:35, he says, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." He's saying, if you want to live a legendary life that's going to make a real difference in the world, you're going to have to live a legendary love in action. You see, it wasn't enough for Chief Bemidji to say he loved people. The real impact came as a result of his action. So caregivers, what about you? What do you want people to say about you? I say, let's be known for making a difference in the world through living out love the verb in legendary ways. If you have any feedback about today's Monday Motivator, I would love to hear from you. Simply email me at smiles@chaplain.org. Let's make it a great week as we live out love the verb.